All right, boys and girls, the summer is almost here. 2025 is literally flying in front of our eyes. And maybe you're looking to buy a new SUV. Well, in this video, we're going to talk about the top 5 2025 and 2026 biggest SUVs that you can buy in the market. So we could kind of maybe title this video the largest SUVs for 2025 and 2026. Either go home or go big. Let's get into it. What is going on, boys and girls, and welcome back to another video. If you guys are rocking with the content, make sure to hit that thumbs up and the subscribe for your boy. Let's keep on rocking. All right, boys and girls, so maybe you're a hunter, maybe you haul a boat, maybe you just have a big family, maybe you have 6 or 7, 8 kids, who knows? But you need the biggest SUVs in the market right now, and you don't know which one to go with because it depends how much they sit, how many people can sit, what's the towing capacity on them. Well, in today's video, we're going to talk about that. The number 5, we're going to talk about the top 5 biggest SUVs right now in the market. The number 5 is the 2025 Yukon, GMC Yukon XL AT4 with 225.2 inches. It says not as flashy as the Escalade, but more upscale than the Tahoe. The Yukon XL is a 3-row SUV for those seeking the elevated sense of luxury without being so out there or so like flamboyant, if you want to say that. So a refreshed 2025 provides a Yukon with a revised exterior styling, updated tech, new trim levels, along with availability for a more powerful diesel engine. Now, while the interior dimensions are the same, the AT4 model are slightly longer than your standard Yukon model due to the trim specific equipment. I can't even speak to it. Anyways, this vehicle, starting price $81,000. The max cargo volume is 144.5 cubic inch horsepower. We're talking about 355, 420 optional. And the seating layout, depending on how big the person is or how wide it is, anywhere between 7 to 8 people sitting on it. Now, small details, which I'm going to pop this up right here, is going to be the front headroom, which is at 42.3 inches. Rear headroom is at 38. The front leg room is 44.5. The rear leg room is at 42.0. And then you can just read it on for like the shoulder. Now, the length and width of this vehicle is 225 inches. The width is 81 inches. The height is 76 inches. And the wheelbase is 134 inches. Ground clearance is 8 and 10 with the optional air suspension. That is your 2025 Yukon XL AT4. Now, in number 4, lands in the spot of the 2025 Chevrolet Suburban. I would have thought that maybe the Yukon would have been bigger, but no. 226.3 inches. Now, this is GM's other full-size SUV. The Suburban scores a raft of updates for 2025 as Chevrolet's iconic body-on-frame sport utility vehicle. This equates to a revised suspension system, more luxury on the interior, a cabin, and is also outfitted with 17.7 inches of infotainment screen. Now, a second-generation diesel engine and new 24-inch wheels grace the optional sheet, while trim levels include the sportier or stylish RST, the off-road oriented C71, and the luxury focused High Country. I personally like the High Country. Now, the MSRP for this vehicle, mind you, this is a 2025, is $64,000, depending on where you're at. Max cargo volume is 144.5 cubic inch. Max horsepower is 355, 420 optional. Seat layout, it's one more than the actual Yukon. It's 8 to 9 depending on the options selected and obviously who you might be sitting there, because if you sit a bunch of skinny people, you might even get away with 10. But anyways, this is the graph right here. This is headroom, rear headroom, front leg room, rear leg room, 42.3, 38, 44, 42. And as for the shoulder room, is 65 and 64. That's actually pretty good. This is for the 2025 Yukon for the Chevrolet Suburban. Now, as for the exterior dimensions, is 226.3 inches in the length. The width is 81.8. The height is 75.6. The wheelbase is 134.1. But the ground clearances, I haven't been. GM really hasn't. There really isn't much information on the ground clearances out there. It also depends on the option you get. Number 3 is the 2025. This one actually caught me by off guard. I really didn't think this one would make it to the list, but it's the 2025 Jeep Wagoneer L, or the Grand Wagoneer L, which comes in at 226.7 inches. And pretty much almost like much of the relationship between the Chevrolet Yukon and the Suburbans. The difference between the standard Wagoneer and the Grand Wagoneer and their L counterparts largely comes down to the L model's extended wheelbase. Now, these SUV feature very luxury interiors, tech forward, powerful turbocharged engines, but the L model expands an already spacious cabin to a new level. Although the L model have a lug around additional mass due to their extended proportions, it still manages to hit a 0 to 60 in 5.0 seconds flat. With the Grand Wagoneer L during the testing back of 2023, this is the testing that Motor Trend did. Now let's get into some of the specs. Now, mind you, the Grand Wagoneer is a pretty expensive vehicle, at least for what it is, and some of the options could carry it over $80,000. Base MSRP $65,000. Max cargo volume, 130.9 cubic inch. Max horsepower is a lot more than the Suburban and the Yukon. It's 540, but it only sits 7 to 8 depending on the options selected. Now for the headroom, and this is the graph, is a little bit smaller. So for the headroom, front and rear is 39 and then 38. For the legroom is 44. For the rear legroom is 42. And for the shoulder is 66 and 65. The Grand Wagoneer, it's actually a pretty big car. Now, as for the length, it's 226.7 inches. The width is 83.6. The height is 75.6. The wheelbase is 130 inches. Ground clearances is 8.3 and up to 10 inches with available air suspension. Number 2 and number 1 are my favorite. Of course, if your boy had money to splurge, this would definitely be a daily. This is one of my favorite SUV. Number 2 comes in at the 2025 Cadillac Escalade ESV. Not the other models. So 227.0 inches, by far one of the largest. Now, before we get into number 1, so Cadillac's extended wheelbase on the Escalade takes the standard full-size luxury SUV model already footprint and it expands it by 13 inches, which in turn yields significantly more interior space for people and cargo. Like the standard wheelbase model, the 2025 Escalade ESV gets a ramped up or an upgrade styling when it comes to the front and to the rear. The interior also parties with a 55.0 inch of infotainment, and when I mean party, that's almost like having a flat screen on your car, which runs at the length of the dashboard. We can see it here on the interior, which is amazing. Now, the option also includes a 24-inch wheel designs, interior themes, and paints that are only pretty much to Cadillac only. It is also like the standard wheelbase models. The ESV can be had with a 6.2-liter supercharged V8 that dishes out 668 horsepower. Let's get into the pricing and the numbers. Base MSRP for this vehicle, and obviously with the options it changes, $90,000. Max cargo volume 142.2. Max horsepower is 420, and if you get the supercharged one, it's 668. Sits around 7 to 8 people depending on the options selected. Here we have the front headroom, 42 for the front, 38 for the back, 44 for the front for the leg, 41 in the back. It's not in the back, it's pretty cut short. It's very more wide when it comes to the front and passenger. For the back, it's a bit cut short. For the shoulder room is 65 and 64. Now, length for this vehicle is 226.0. The width is 81 inches. The height is 76. The wheelbase is 134. And the ground clearance is 6.9. The ground clearance on this vehicle is very low compared to the other ones. And the number 1 spot, which kind of takes the cake by 1.5 inches, is the 2026 Cadillac Escalade IQ L. And this is a beast of a car because it comes in at 228.5 inches with an MSRP of $132,000, depending also on the options you get. Horsepower 750. The seating layout only 7-8. I'm not really sure. 137.4 cubic inch when it comes to the cargo. Front and rear headroom 45, rear 40, 41 for the legroom in the front, 41 for the legroom in the rear. That's actually pretty cool. As for the shoulder room, we have no numbers yet. Cadillac hasn't posted any numbers yet. But here's where the numbers lie. Length is 228.5, which is 1.5 inches more than the previous one. 94.1 inches for the width, 78 for the height, 136 for the wheelbase, but the ground clearance still remains the same at 6.9. And that car has an MSRP of $132,000 depending on the options you get. These are the top 5 biggest SUVs that you could get. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Top 5 biggest SUVs of 2025 and 2026. I'll see you guys on the next one. Remember to hit that thumbs up and the subscribe for your boy. I'm out of here.